Aha. Well. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hello. This is my first ever live stream. I don't know what to say really. Live streams are live streams. Risa was quite good at doing live streams when she was active on our account, but I've never done one before. As you can tell. As you can tell. Well, anybody there who wants to have a chat? There shouldn't be. Well, there might not be. Because concurrent viewers, I don't know. Because I haven't told anybody that I'm here doing a live stream chat. The way this is set up is quite odd, isn't it? I haven't yet worked out how to what am I trying to say? I have not yet worked out how to set the camera and feel comfortable. So right now I suppose I am looking at you because I'm looking at the camera, which seems quite odd because I've got a nodding head in the background. So anyway, ooh, what's happened there? I've got a concurrent view, whatever that is. Hello, wherever you are, you. I haven't yet worked out how how do I get the screen so that I can type as well, because I've seen people doing live streams and they're also being able to type, and I can't see how to do that, which is a bit of a thing. If you're there and you think I'm talking to you, I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm going to mumble to myself, because I need to try and find out where and how live streams have moved. Click the edit button below to add all of the settings in one place. Right, okay. Share. Add a stream marker. Create a highlight video. Oh, there it is. I found it. Surprisingly enough, it's called live chat. There we go. There we go. So, I've been running until 3:20. Really done. Well, the only participant in the live chat is me. Well, let's try, shall we? Let's say something. Participants. Live chat. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay. Huh? So I'm going to say, welcome to my oopsie daisy live stream. Bang, 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 bang. It's the first time ever this. Down. Lisa's out. She's at her sister's. So the house is quiet. That's why I can do it. It's not really that I'm being naughty. So the quiet is relatively house. The house is relatively quiet. One of the things I thought I might do, just to really annoy everybody, is to go and get a poetry book and read some of my favourite poems from when I was a kid. The thing is that when I say to Rowan, I want to read him Edward Lear's Nonsense Songs, which was bought for me by my grandma, when I was a year old, my dad's mum. And it's, I don't know if anybody knows. In fact, it'd be nice if you do know. I'm going to move the camera side. If you do know Edward Lear's Nonsense Songs, it would be nice to hear from you to say that you do. But my favourite when I was little, and my grandma used to read to me most often, was the Jumblies. And so I really, really wanted to read that to Rowan and get him to be familiar with it. It seems to me that our little 5-year-old ought to, it does sound terrible, a terrible parent, ought to have experience of being read to and looking at books. It's not only something that I would approve of as a retired academic. I think it's important. I think it's important that people learn to read. And I've always treasured books. When Risa and I got together, and she obviously didn't have the same interest in books, that was a bit of a disappointment. And then when we moved here to Cebu, we had to get rid of weight and we had to get rid of volume. We got rid of lots and lots and lots of my books. Lots of my books. Anyway, I digress. So, I would love to read to Rowan, because I think it's a jolly good idea, and Edward Lear's Nonsense Songs give you a wicked sense of humour. They're really quite good fun. But he won't let me. He says, "No, Daddy, I don't want that one. I don't want that. I want this one." And he'll grab one of his other books, which is usually a book by the people who wrote the Gruffalo. Sorry, guys and girls, I can't remember your names, but Rowan is a real devotee of the Gruffalo. So I have to read that again and again and again. And the Highway Rat is the one that he seems to like the best. It's actually the one that I like the least. I like the Gruffalo's Child. I think that's mischievous, that's nice. And it's also just trying to see if the cars come back. Because I've got to go and open the gate. It's not that I'm worried about Risa finding me doing a live broadcast. Because somebody in the house with her will be playing with their telephone, so sooner or later they're going to be looking at it. Anyway, alright, that's enough. I might go and get the poetry book and come back and stream some more. So, yeah. Quite a giggle. It is quite a giggle. Right. Bye. Don't think that's going to work. No. Winter Cotton, I think that's how you pronounce it, Winter Cotton, is Rowan's favourite band. And he absolutely loves it. And when they finish their videos, you get the hand. So it's bye. Oh, I hadn't realised that before. That's actually an instruction, isn't it? go to my webpage and buy stuff. Which reminds me, actually, this is going out on John-Sai Family Video, but there is also let's type it down here. There is also http where am I going? What am I doing? John-Sai.co.uk. That's a bit confusing. And this is our website, the blog. What we do with the blog, see, I haven't said goodbye, just go on now. What we do with the blog is we put things up which are interesting to us. Actually means interesting to me. I was thinking things through, that we've got so many videos and they're all sort of spaced out across different things. But our core theme when we started was to talk about our move to Cebu and to produce useful things which people would be able to use as a resource to help them prepare for moving and emigrating. And I think we've met that objective. We've certainly reported and shared everything that we can on our journey. And then the second thing that we wanted to do was to share things which we loved or we're interested in as a lifestyle blog. Because when we started, we were in the UK, and Risa's friends, family in the Philippines wanted to know what life in the UK was like. And of course now we're here in Cebu, in Naga, we've flipped over, and it's my friends and relations who are really quite intrigued to know what life in Cebu is like. So we've got those two strands. And then I love flying the drone. I mean, the drone is an enormous sense of, well, gives an enormous sense of satisfaction. It's an enormous challenge to learn to fly it. So there's both unedited, raw video footage from the drone, so you can see how bad my pilot skills are. And then on top of that, there are edited ones where we've been trying to tell a story, I suppose. But that's the other thing is, golly, I'm getting old and reflective. There's a lecturer in business, working with undergraduates and master's students at the later part of when I was at the business school. You're very, very conscious that you're telling stories, and your stories are helping people to engage with and understand concepts or ideas. But the idea that their stories helps you, or no, thinking about it that way helps people to engage with a concept, a thing, and a context, and always relating it to real life. Give examples as the conjunction of the theory and practice. But I always wanted to try and make it more pertinent, more relevant to somebody's lived experience. So we'll try and talk about or have a story about the concept, about the idea, and how somebody would have come across that without recognizing it in their life, or what they might end up doing, or example when it might come along. You know, for example, because one of my topics was human resource management, human resource development, I had to deal with bloody motivation theory, Hertzberg, Maslow and all that. I say crap with comfort, because when you make the connection of the story to somebody's experience, when you make the connection of the idea of motivation theory, self-actualization, to somebody's experience, how do I know when I'm self-actualized? I'm feeling happy. I've got nothing to connect to in the sense of sensory experience of what it's like. It's even worse than that. When as a manager you are trying to motivate somebody, how do you know which one of these 8 levels they're supposed 7 levels, I don't know, they're supposedly engaging with? And what are you going to do? Buy them a house? To give them an appropriate environment and they feel safe? Nonsense. And so that the idea of being able to relate the personal experience to a situation where somebody's using really helps with the explaining. But it also helps me as a tutor to understand whether or not the idea, the notion that I'm trying to work with connects, whether it's useful. Whether it's useful. Now rabbiting on. So anyway, telling of the stories, and engaging with an experience. Back to flying the drone. I've not yet got fully into the idea of being able to, or thinking about the story that I want to tell when I fly the drone, or rather, no, I have to have it when I start flying the drone. Why is it that I'm flying the drone here? What is the story that I'm wanting to capture? And that's a discipline that I just haven't got hold of. Yet. And I need to. Anyway, enough burbling. I can see that I have somebody watching. Hi, hello. I don't know who you are, but welcome. And after 5 minutes, I'm going. I only came here to get a sense of what it's like. And now I've got it. And I've got the equipment set up. So when I've got a decent story to tell, and I've spent some time anticipating or telling people that I'm going to be online, then I will come back. But in the meantime, goodbye, take care, stay safe, wherever you are, stay safe, and look after yourself and your loved ones. Sorry, I keep looking up there, but that's where the screen is, just to check that I'm still here. Bye.